The whole purpose of life skills is to grow us up enough with truth to be able to change our belief systems that were false, that were destructive, were dysfunctional, and it comes from information. Through life skills, we do a lot of exercises which identify the type of belief system we have. We identify and diagnose our behaviors. And where did this behavior come from? It came from this belief system, or this wound, or this lack of nurture, or sexual abuse, or emotional physical abuse, or rejection. All of these things, they are goofiness. And I have always said I was the most wacko guy you'd ever meet, ever. I was at the end of the continuum line up against the wall facing 15 to 22 for attempted murder. That's pretty wacko. As a child, I was whacked out, and people would tell my parents who were ministers, "Did you get the wrong child at the hospital?" And I'm standing there, "Hey, I'm in the room, why are you saying this?" Till I started to believe that maybe I was not their child, that there had been a switch at birth because I was so wacky. But once we're ready to hear the truth, and many times it takes a crisis to get us ready to hear the truth. But again, once we understand what we're dealing with and how we got to where we are, and that's why in one of the chapters we trace back 3 generations at least, and if they can remember great-grandparents, trace that back, and you'll find out this belief system was a learned belief system, and I can learn something new and see reality. And because I had a bad belief system doesn't mean I'm a bad person. See, and we get into guilt and shame there. Shame says I am a bad person, and guilt says I did something bad. See, and we've got to deal with these things. So the passion for life skills is to program so deeply into truth that we're able to restart the wiring system in the brain. New axons, new dendrites, new myelinating of the axon sheath, those type of things. And we're able to do that, which means that the old falls away and the new works, and we get inspired with the new, because when we're changing our thinking and finding normalcy, the rewards on the job, the rewards within the family system, the rewards with my own children, and some of you in this room know some of my kids, and they're totally different than they were when I was a wacko, because we changed the belief systems. And if I change the belief system, that by nature gives them permission to change their belief systems, and they'll grow up. And that's why people will say to me, "Well, I've got a 40-year-old son and a 33-year-old daughter, and I'm raising my grandchildren and all this kind of stuff. What can I do for them?" Hey, old folks, do for you. And when you do for you and you start to change, they'll look at you and say, "I want that change." So we set the example, so we can change at any age. And the rewards of changing at any age are phenomenal. See, it's the walk. We can talk a talk, but when we walk the walk, that's what people see. And that change is the walk.